Hello viewers, welcome back to Reenka Kitchen. In today's video we are going to be making what we call Ofe Nsala. It is also known in English as water soup. So these are the ingredients I'm going to be making use of. The ingredients I'm having here we have stockfish. I'm just going to be making use of the stockfish. You can also make use of stockfish head depending on what you like. Here is knorr cube. I'm going to be making use of these onions and ginger. I'm also going to be making use of the pepper, and here I'm going to be thickening this soup with cocoa oats. Most times in Nigeria, people thicken their soup with yam, but in a situation whereby you don't really like yam, you can actually use cocoa oats to thicken your water soup, Ofe Nsala. This is tilapia fish, which I'm also going to be making use of. I also have dry fish here. These are two special type of fish. We all know this as catfish. And then this one, I do not really know the name, but it's a very good fish that gives soup a very meaningful taste. I also have crayfish, which I'm going to be making use of, and the Nsala spice, which is this is the Nsala spice. This is a special spice that is meant for this soup. The spices are believed to be medicinal. For a woman who just delivered a baby, it will help to wash away the bad blood and to make the woman to be strong. This is a very special spice in Igbo land. I may not really talk about what I use in making this spice. Maybe in my next video I'll be showing you how to make your own Nsala spice. This spice gives this soup a special taste and aroma, which is very good and attractive too. What I really do not have here for this Nsala is leaf, which is known as otazi. I have a dry one which I don't really like to use, but if you are living in an area where you can get fresh otazi leaf, kindly make use of it. Need the taste, so I'm going to be adding this. You need to wash it 2 times. So I will start by slicing the onions, which I'm going to be adding in the meat after skimming. The onions is already washed, so I'm going to be making use of it. Slicing these onions depends on how you like to slice the onion. Some people like it big, while some like it in cubes, in big cubes or small cubes. A lot depends on how you like it. Onions are already sliced in cubes. A lot depends on how you like your onion. Some people like it in big cubes, while some like it in smaller cubes. So a lot depends, it doesn't really matter. So at this stage, without also adding water, I'm going to be adding the onions. After about 5 minutes of adding the onions for this steaming, you as you can see, the water in the meat is also reducing, which means that I use the water that steamed out of the meat to actually boil this meat. So I'm going to be adding a normal water. I'm going to be quickly adding the stockfish. I'll be quickly adding the stockfish. The idea of adding the stockfish now is for the stockfish to boil with the meat. I'm going to be adding up the fish. This special white soup does not need red oil. I think that is why it is called white soup. Try to make use of any meat that you like. It must not be a special meat. I'm just making use of 3 different meats here, which is a normal beef, and then I have the shaki, and then our tongue. So you can actually make use of any meat of your type. So I'm going to be blending the pepper. It's already washed. All I need to do now is just to blend it. I'll be adding the fresh pepper. I'm going to be adding crayfish, and I'm also going to be adding the Nsala spice. The essence of adding the Nsala spice on time is for you to get the real taste of the spice, and also I want to get the taste when I'm eating the meat, not just when I'm licking the soup or eating the soup. I want to also feel the spice in my mouth when I'm eating the meat. That's why I'm adding it on time. It is already washed, so I'm going to be adding it to the soup. I start with the head so that I can get done. I decided to add this fish first before adding the thickener, or if you have yam, add your fish before adding the yam, in order to get the fish well done. Because if you add the thickener before adding this, the soup may start getting burnt. So in order to avoid that, you have to add the fish and make sure that the fish is done, and then the thickener will be the last thing. These are two special types of leaves used for this food. This is known as uziza leaves. It has a little bit pepper. You will be getting a taste of pepperish taste from this leaf, which is also medicinal. And this is utazi leaf. This is a very bitter leaf, which is also good for health. It is bitter, very bitter, but it will help. These two leaves will help to clap the taste of the soup, because actually this nsala or water soup is always very sweet, very delicious. So if you really want to clap the taste down, to get a little bit bitter taste and pepperish taste, I think it's okay to make use of this leaf. You can get these leaves in fresh when it is fresh, but these ones are already dried. But if you find yourself in an environment where you can get a fresh one, endeavor to make use of that. At this stage, I'm going to be adding the two leaves. As you can see, the fish is as good as being done, but it's not yet properly done. So I'm only going to be adding the leaves because I want to also get the taste of this leaf in soup. I'm also going to be adding the utazi leaves, which is bitter and also good for health. What I have here is poker oats, and this is the blended one. I just blended some from here. I don't really need a lot of thickener for this soup because it is always enjoyable when it is a little bit watering. So I'm going to be making use of the blended poker oats, which I am going to be adding into a bowl and add water. So I'll be adding water, a little bit water, because I want to make it into paste, just to get a paste of it. Okay, this is all I need. So I'm going to be adding the paste. The idea of also using yam for this soup is to get the soup thick. So you must not really use yam if you are the type that doesn't like yam, or you don't eat yam or something like that, or you don't have yam available in the area where you are. There is always an alternative. So I'm going to be leaving it to cook a little bit. It is time to add the knorr cubes. The soup is very ready to be served.